it's not so bad.
145 subscribers to my YouTube. I am beyond ecstatic and excited and just so appreciative and grateful for all of those who have subscribed to my YouTube channel recently due to one of the shorts that I uploaded on my YouTube channel. It was a Christian short about shorts about scriptures a lot when I'm not posting videos and stuff. I used to think that I was healing, or that I was healed, not fully healed of course, but that I was healed. I told myself that I was fine. You know, I was praying, I'm working, I'm staying productive, encouraging others, and just all of the things, right? But if I'm being real, deep down, I wasn't actually addressing my pain. So like I said, deep down, I wasn't actually addressing my pain, and for me, my pain, my grief, my trauma stems from, if I'm being real, I was about to say PTSD, but no, it's from PPD, which if you guys don't know what that is, that's postpartum depression that I'm still experiencing and dealing with. It also stems from being a single mother, not having support from the other parent that I feel like I should have, that I should feel like I deserve to have. So it stems from that. It also stems from like feeling like I have all these responsibilities and I'm doing them on my own without, again, help or support from the other parent. And that's just to be real with y'all about like my struggles, my traumas, where my grief comes from. And also just disappointments when it comes to men, like when it comes, not men, but when it comes to like my love life, feeling disappointed by men and stuff like that, which I no longer feel like that anymore, you know, because, you know, the right man will love me, I know that the right man will come into my life and he will love me and want me for me and accept me and embrace who I am and support me, and stuff like that. And I plan to do the same for him. But sometimes I say all this to say is that sometimes we confuse coping with healing. Just because you're coping through something or you are getting through something, you are surviving, doesn't mean that you are healing through it. It just means that you are in survival mode and you're trying to get through it every day, but doesn't mean that you are actively working through it to heal from it every day, if that makes sense. So I thought I had moved on from certain wounds, but it turns out that I am still suffering from wounds of rejection, abandonment, and heartbreak. But the truth, I just got good at covering up and masking it with being in survival mode. However, something happened, a conversation, just the conversations, and even spending time with God and realizing that there are still certain emotional wounds that I haven't fully healed from. And to be real, healing from emotional wounds, emotional trauma, and stuff like that, it's not easy to heal from. It's actually very hard to heal from. You know what I mean? Because these aren't wounds that can be covered up, like physical wounds that can be covered up. These are wounds that take time to heal. Can even take, in most cases, it takes years to heal. Although I've been single for 2 years, I've been walking with God for like 2 years and stuff like that. There are still wounds there that, like, I won't say like they're fully open, but they're not fully closed either, because I'm still in the process of healing, if that makes sense. I often find myself reacting in ways that I thought I had outgrown, that I thought I had evolved from, grown from, but that's when God had whispered to me and had let me know that I was never fully healed there. Of course, God has done some healing and work through me on those areas, but I just realized that I was just surviving. I was not really fully healed from it, but I was just surviving and trying and learning how to cope through it. And honestly, that broke me, you know, because I realized I had been skipping steps, or not necessarily skipping steps, but it's just kind of hard, like when you're healing and you're stuck in the phase of healing because you're not done healing, because that God is not done healing you. And it's hard when you feel like you're stuck, or when you're stagnant in a phase or space of healing, to the point where you feel like you'll never get over what you're feeling or what you're experiencing or what you have experienced. I realized that I've been telling God that I'm okay, and all God really wants is for me to go to Him and be true to Him, and just be truthful with him and be honest with him, because he already knows how I feel deep down. He just wants me to verbalize it to him and to let him know that and be open with him, just as I am open and vulnerable with other people about my feelings and my emotions and my experiences and what I'm going through and stuff like that, you know. However, real healing started when I let myself feel. When I stopped pretending that everything was okay and actually sat in a stillness with God and actually sitting in the presence of God and letting him hold me. And when I say hold me, it's not like, it's kind of hard to explain, but like, yeah, just let him hold me. It looked like crying in prayer. It looked like journaling at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. It looked like deleting things that trigger me. It looked like setting boundaries with people that I once overextended myself to, and not giving myself access to them, not giving them full access to me. That's what I'm trying to say. And most of all, giving God full access to my heart. The polished parts are the clean and pure parts, but the parts that are ugly, the parts that feel shameful and hurt and guilty and embarrassed, you know. So if you're watching this and you feel like you're back at square one, please don't forget that you're not failing. You're awakening, you're being honest, and that's where true healing begins. Psalms 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." He's not disappointed in your pain. He just wants to meet you in it. So remember to be gentle with yourself. Healing is not a race. It's a journey that has multiple and various layers, and God is with you through every single one. Thank you for sitting with me today. If this spoke to you, let me know in the comments, or just drop a dove below if you're in healing season. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And just remember, just because you feel pain doesn't mean you're not healing. It means you're being real. It just means that you're being real and walking in your authentic self. And that's where true breakthrough happens. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more mental health based and faith based content. Until next time, keep choosing peace, keep choosing God, and keep choosing yourself. Bye. Took me from rags to riches, oh yeah, and I love that for me.